First at 4, the North American International Auto Show has already been postponed once. Now, breaking news this afternoon. It's being pushed back again. We'll tell you what it means. We're also following plans to say a final farewell to Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. How she'll be honored, even as President Trump makes a new claim about one of her final requests. We've run out of names for tropical storms, but the hurricane season is still going strong. The Gulf Coast about to get hit again. Hey there, Ben.
Yeah, Karen, Beta is going to be a bear for the Texas Gulf Coast. Meanwhile, we say goodbye to summer, but we are not losing any of that warmth. Wait till you see the numbers right now. First at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Let's start with a deadly situation on I-94. Sources telling Local 4 a construction worker was hit by a car and has died. Eastbound I-94 is closed at 9 Mile as emergency crews respond and investigate. Right now, we don't have many details about the accident. We have a crew on the scene. We're trying to get more information. Of course, we'll update you here on air and online on clickondetroit.com. Also breaking at this hour, as the North American International Auto Show is moving to late September of 2021. The reimagined show is slated to begin on September 28th and will run through October 9th. The event is expected to remain a fall show going forward. Show dates have been secured with the TCF Center for the next 3 years after the inaugural event in 2021. You may recall the 2020 show was canceled in late March due to the coronavirus pandemic. We'll also have more on this story when you join us at 5. We're getting new information about a car crash that took the lives of 2 Oak Park High School students. The crash involved 6 students overall and happened Friday night on Telegraph near 10 Mile in Southfield. One of the survivors is in critical condition. The other 3 are stable. Witnesses say the car was going more than 100 miles an hour. The vehicle was also seen weaving in and out of traffic before the driver lost control and crashed. The police chief says his heart goes out to all the families.
And what I'm hearing is all good things about all of them, that they were a good group of kids. My heart and prayers are truly with the families, these students, impacts on the school.
A stunned community has been grieving. A vigil was held over the weekend. The Oak Park School District has grief counselors on hand. Charges are pending as the investigation continues. A search for answers on Detroit's west side after 2 men are shot. One of them is killed. The surviving victim says 2 men entered the house on 30th Street near Buchanan while they were sleeping and shot them. Police are working to learn if the victims knew the attackers who got away. We'll keep you posted on the investigation. All right, let's get caught up on Michigan's response to the coronavirus. Today, the state announced 1,500 new cases. Now, that is a 2-day total from Sunday and Monday. Another 12 Michiganders have died from the virus. On Monday, the state now releases school outbreak numbers. Today, it has reported 77 new outbreaks. You can get more information about which schools are being impacted on our website, clickondetroit.com. And in just a few minutes, Dr. McGeorge is going to join us and talk about a cleaner now approved to kill COVID-19. But there is some fine print you need to know about. Parts of Texas are already feeling the impact of Tropical Storm Beta. Take a look at the rising waters in the town of Surfside Beach. That's just south of Houston. Both Texas and Louisiana will feel the storm's impact. It's expected to make landfall later tonight. The Gulf Coast bracing for flooding and a storm surge. Let's go over to Ben Bailey for a closer look at how this is going to play out. Ben.
Yeah, Karen, it's the speed of the storm that's going to be the big problem. It's just sort of crawling on the coast, and that's why they're anticipating so much of the rain being an issue. Let's take a look at the radar. Even though it doesn't look like a ton right now, in fact, there's a lot more headed towards New Orleans. Right around the circulation of that storm, we expect it to make landfall probably within the next few hours. It's very close to the Texas coast right now. 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds at the 2 o'clock advisory. Once it makes its way onshore, it is going to make a hard right and pretty much crawl along the Gulf Coast, continuing to tap into that Gulf moisture as it soaks Texas and before it finally starts to weaken, moving further inland. Back home, we've got a cool night ahead of us, 60s and 50s by midnight, but we're headed to the 40s overnight for lows. It will be our coldest night of the forecast, and our temperatures get warmer as fall arrives tomorrow. We'll look at all that in your weekend outlook coming up in just a few minutes. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. Plans coming together to honor Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, including a historic first for a woman. But even as millions mourn, the political battle rages with a new claim from President Trump. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom this afternoon, monitoring all the latest new developments. Kim.
Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. Before we get to the politics, let's focus on honoring the life and legacy of Justice Ginsburg. Today, we learned about the funeral plans. The late justice will lie in repose at the Supreme Court Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, she will lie in state in the National Statuary Hall at the U.S. Capitol. She will be the first woman to have that honor. All of the memorials will feature extra precautions and limits because of course, COVID-19. Next week, the late justice will be buried in a private service at Arlington National Cemetery. Today, President Trump told Fox and Friends he'll likely announce his choice to succeed Ginsburg on Friday or Saturday. He went on to question reports that her dying wish was for the next president to make that appointment. Without any evidence, President Trump suggested Democratic leaders were behind that report. Congressman Adam Schiff says the president has, quote, sunk to a new low. Battle lines are being drawn over whether a new justice should be confirmed before the election. Meanwhile, both of Michigan's senators are Democrats, Debbie Stabenow and Gary Peters. They say no one should be confirmed until after the election. Republican John James is running against Peters, and James did not get really specific about the timing of a confirmation, but released a statement saying, in part, quote, whenever a nominee is put forward, I call on Senator Gary Peters to do something he has never done. Fairly and honestly evaluate the nominee on his or her merits, not on the basis of party politics. One more thing to mention, one more Michigan connection to all of this. Karen, the Detroit News is reporting President Trump is considering Michigan federal appeals judge Joan Larson as a possible nominee. So that's another part of the story that we are, of course, watching. For now, Karen, we'll send it back to you. We'll have more coming up on later editions of Local 4 News.
All right, we look forward to it. Thank
Sure.
you, Kim. Well, now, the story of a big win for a group of special needs adults who have managed to outsmart COVID-19. When the pandemic shuttered their classes and work schedules, they figured out a way to get back in business by helping others affected by various shutdowns. Paula Tutman has the story of these superstars at Rising Stars Academy.
I guess you could say to yourself, when your life is filled with the challenge of being just noticed and honored and respected, what's one more challenge? We're talking about people who have faced daily challenges from birth. Living with a developmental disability can be a struggle to break through basic barriers. Enter Rising Stars Academy in Centerline.
Rising Stars is a post-secondary jobs training center for intellectually disabled or special needs individuals from 18 to 26.
The program has been building for 8 years. Starting with just 24 students, they now have 125. This program reaches for the moon in a way that shows their students they are the stars by realizing their disabilities are actually just different abilities. So when these students landed a major baking contract earlier this year in their commercial bakery, it wasn't a big deal. It was a huge deal.
We are the primary vendor for Green Dot Stables, downtown Detroit. So we produce all of their slider buns, and the students help make the product, but they also help and go with our staff and deliver the product.
And then came COVID-19.
I think we only had that account for about 2 weeks, and it stopped dead in its tracks. And the school shut down. We had no employees of the school. None of the students were here.
The founders, Mark and Deb Prentice, got busy reinventing themselves and what they do. Today, they are prepping to feed their community.
They're making our meals, so they're setting up, getting ready for Thursday and Friday distribution. So by Friday, they'll have approximately 3,000 meals to distribute.
We've done breakfast items, fruit, 2 milks, white or chocolate, a vegetable, and a protein.
In the month of July alone, we did 39,600 meals and over 13,000 boxes of Department of Ag vegetable boxes, proteins, and things like that.
Because it gives me something to do instead of being home all the time, staring at 4 walls.
Paula Tutman, Local 4.
Very impressive. Thank you, Paula. And if you can help Rising Stars Academy with its mission, we put information on our social media platforms to find out how. Plus, the Academy says if you need assistance, you should reach out to them as well. Still ahead, here first at 4. If you love buying new clothes, a major retailer has something bargain hunters definitely will want to hear about. Also, we'll hear from Dr. George.
Still can't find Clorox wipes? Lots of cleaners remain in short supply. Coming up, I'll show you the new option that was added to the list of cleaners approved by the EPA to kill the coronavirus.
All right, but up first, America's Attorney General slaps a new label on 3 American cities. What it means, and what those cities have in common. The story after the break.
Going to court during this COVID-19 pandemic. What one local judge is doing to make sure everyone stays safe. Tomorrow at 6 a.m.